It was a warm midday here in Austin. The sun was out, there was very few clouds, and the sky was a crystal blue. It was truly a stunning weekend. I was pulling up into the airport where the arrivals were, where I then parked my car and assisted my grandma and my aunt with their luggage into my small Toyota Corolla. With their luggage in the trunk and my family in the car, I then started to drive from the airport, making my way to my Riverside apartment. I'm pretty close to the airport. It wasn't very far of a drive for us. But in the midst of this 10-minute drive, my aunt had cleared her nose before asking, "Why does it smell like onions in here?" It took me a second to process. Did I eat something in here? I do typically love my cheeseburgers with everything on it. Onions, pickles, tomatoes, mustards, the whole 9 yards. I love a loaded burger. But I can't remember the last time I had a full burger in the car. I try to refrain myself from eating in my car. It creates a lot of messes. I then started to recall the last time that I ate in the car, and that dish didn't particularly have any onions in it. And so the chances of a fallen onion were pretty impossible. I had expressed outwardly that I'm not sure about the onion smell. I'll keep a lookout for it. I couldn't remember the last time I ate in the car, but I'm pretty sure it didn't have any onions. As we got closer to my Riverside apartment, she then proceeded to persist that there was an onion in the car. Reaching the apartment, we had then parked in the parking lot where we had targeted the smell of the onion. My armpits were directly in front of the vent the entire ride. The onion smell that my aunt could not seem to shake was the odor residue of the sweat coming from my armpits being cooled directly by the fan that was cooling the entire car. This is not the first time I have felt embarrassment surrounding a situation of this nature. The school year of 6th grade was starting to end, and the summer before 7th grade was beginning to start. I've always been a very active kid. Whether it was playing outside or in the dance studio, I've always had a lot of energy to kill, and even without an outlet to kill it, I have always been able to navigate my energy. My mom had picked me up from dance class when she came close to me and immediately pulled away the courage look on her face. My mom has never been a communicator. She did not communicate the sensation that she experienced in that moment. But a couple days later, she came home with a new deodorant for me to try. It was Dove prescription grade deodorant for heavy sweaters. The whiff of my armpits is something that I have continued to live with. As I got in my own jobs and started to learn how to budget my own money, I realized my deodorant is truly something that I cannot continue to afford. $15 to $20 on a stick of deodorant that I'm applying multiple times out the day. And so I started to dabble in methods that could control this odor without draining my entire toiletry budget each month. At this time, I have yet to find a solution of conquest to the journey that I am currently experiencing. But I have started to find a lot of joy in the creative solutions that I am approaching.
Fitter, happier, more productive, comfortable, not drinking too much, regular exercise at the gym, 3 days a week, getting on better with your associate employee contemporaries, at ease, eating well, no more microwave dinners and saturated fats, a patient better driver, a safer car, baby smiling in backseat, sleeping well, no bad dreams, no paranoia, careful of all animals, never washing spiders down the plug hole, keep in contact with old friends, enjoy a drink now and then, will frequently check credit, moral, bank, hole in wall, favors for favors, fun but not in love, charities counting orders, on Sundays leading old supermarket, backseat, a good memory, still cries at a good film, still kisses with saliva, no longer empty and frantic, like a cat, tied to a stick, that's driven into frozen winter shit, the ability to laugh at weakness, calm, fitter, healthier, and more productive, a pig, in a cage, on antibiotics.
encore. feet.